Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Human and this is Rising World, and today is going to be more of a maintenance type day. I want to chop these trees down. There we go. And start getting some blocks built up so we can go to the cold region and build my wooden cabin of sorts. But I discovered the weed whacker and I am obsessed with this thing. It works so well, and I just can't get enough of it. Just gonna clean up around my base a bit, make it look a little bit less scraggly. Less scraggly than my own backyard, to be honest. Okay, let's not get started there. And we're gonna try to get some things accomplished, because we're at the end of the, or middle of the summer, and I want to get all of my crops sorted and taken care of before we head out. Kind of like this stuff right here. I know once I get into winter, I'm not going to be able to harvest as much food. But food doesn't seem to be a problem with me. But, yeah, we're just going to take a maintenance day. Just one episode, keep it around 30 minutes, cut all these trees down, make some stuff, and get ready to go out and do another build. Now, today was a really rough day, to be honest with you. Was going to be nice and go get some gas for the wife and the car. Well, both of us, we were going to take the kiddo to the grandparents and go do some pumpkin painting and celebrate her grandmother's birthday. The car crapped out on me. Totally is now stuck at Walmart in the parking lot, and I'm waiting till tomorrow, and I'm going to go wait on the the guy with the tow truck. I'm gonna go wait on that guy, and then we're gonna come home and I'm gonna try to figure out the problem. I think it's a starter. First it was a battery, changes that, and now it's not one to crank over, and I'm thinking that the starter's dead. If it's not starter, it's the alternator. That's what sucks about being semi-okay with cars and knowing how to work on them, is some of the problems that crop up. Now, this has happened to us a couple years ago. Honestly, the alternator likes to go out in her vehicle specifically often. Like the first time we were dating, it died at my house. So she got to stay with me for a few days. About a week. And her grandparents were very, very worried about her. But got the part, got it fixed, and you know, it's been kind of like the constant fight with her vehicle. So I'm kind of bummed out I have to work on this Jeep again, but it is what it is. Hopefully it's a starter, because I don't really have the money to be buying all the parts I think it could be. And what's telling me it's a starter is it tried to crank over, but it made a really loud grinding noise, and kinda, usually that's the dead giveaway that you've lost a starter. So yeah, I'm ready to game. I'm ready to take my mind off of some stuff. I'm going to talk about it because that's part of the processing of the human brain. You know, you talk about things and then you slowly get over the thing. At least that's how I work. And there's nothing I can do about it at this point, because I have to ship the part in, so... Oh, I broke a log. Oh no. Breaking logs. I'm also thinking about recording Satisfactory tonight. Haven't played that in a while, and I've been watching some factory-style gameplay of Scapegoat, so I'm kind of wanting to play a factory game, and I can't afford to buy a new one, so I'll go play a game I do got. How many do I have? 59. I want to go with a lot. We're gonna take out this whole grove. Come here. And I left my other chainsaw at the other base, so I had to build a new one. That's when I discovered the Weed Whacker of Destiny. This thing's awesome. Okay. This chainsaw's loud. Trying to talk over it's probably not smart, but whatever. I'm not a smart man. Okay. So let's get this taken care of. I think I want to take this whole grove down, though. So... do we want to do a speed up, or do we just want to pause the recording until I'm done? Where are we at? 5 minutes in? Let's do a little bit of a speed up. I can find some music. I just gotta remember to mute my mic. That's kind of a beautiful thing, in all honesty. Just gotta get it all processed down now. Trying to keep from breaking too many pieces of wood, but yeah, this is gonna work out just fine. Look at all this stuff. That's a bigger grove than I initially thought. I gotta be careful about the apple trees. Come on, come on. Can't tell if some of them are starting to disappear or not, but this is pretty cool. I just felled an entire forest worth of trees. Yeah, I'm losing a little bit of wood, but it's fine. Okay, we got a couple of trees down here. Okay, need to take out all the stumps too. Not too concerned about those. I'm gonna get those later. Alright. A lot of wood. Now I gotta collect it all. Alright, well, 157. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me collect all this stuff and we will, do another speed up because it's going to take me a while. Now I'm just going to cut it from here and I'll see you guys in just a second. I got to get all this picked up. It's going to take forever. If I do it on camera, it's going to be like another 10 or 15 minutes and that's going to be all the recording time and I won't be able to craft anything because we're going to have to craft some different types of lumber, I think. Alright, catch you in just a second. Looks like I got it all cleaned up. That gives me 313 pieces of birch, 64 pieces of London plane, and yes, 85 hickory, and we got a bunch of saplings to put down. It's just awesome because I can restock my sapling container. Yeah, we'll take care of that in a bit. Chicken, you're having a problem. We'll take care of that in a bit, but let's eat some food and go figure out what exactly we want to do as far as design elements. Okay, let's grab that. Got so many eggs here. Thank you guys so much for putting up with me and working so hard to produce eggs. Okay, they know what they're doing. All right, darn chickens. So building. I know I'm gonna want to do a wood floor for sure, so I'm gonna design or figure out which kind. We're gonna be in the cold biome, so I want something with a little bit of a warmth to it. Yeah, that would be cool for the outside. We haven't done the parquet yet. We've done that one. That one's pretty cool, but this would be good for the outside. It'd be pretty bright for the flooring. I think I might do that. Do that flooring. So we're just gonna need lumber for that. So general, I don't know why I exited out. 99 craft item. It's a lot of lumber. Okay, building, and we're gonna do, which one is it? That one. So I'm gonna do a third one. 297 worth of that one. Okay, and then the outside walls, we want to do, I kind of want to do that. They look pretty good on the outside, I think. At least the bottom edge. Yeah, that'll be the bottom edge outside. So we're just going to go ahead and do, how am I going to build it? Put slope, it's going to be a little bit square. I'll come up with a little bit different style as I go. And now I'm going to need the main. Should we do that? I think that would be pretty good looking for the siding. Yeah, we'll do that for the siding. Like it. Craft. Okay. Now we're going to need some more lumber. That should get us started on what I want to do on that base. So we're going to put that here. Cool. The only downside is I'm doing this with the blind thought here. So back to building. Now I want to do a different kind of roof material. I'm literally just going to go out there with all I can and do what I can with squares and stuff, and then I can change it up as I need to. Okay. I thought there was roofing materials. There it is. So that one looks alright. And it just requires lumber. We're gonna get some more lumber going. Yeah. So for the roof, I'm gonna do slopes, blocks, and slope corners. If I need more, I can come back for it. That should be alright. Kind of like that. So main floor, that outside edge, siding, roof, and now we're gonna need like doors and windows. Okay, go back to here, go to furnishings. For that, I think I want to do the modern door here, so I'm gonna need 2 iron sheets. Do I have any? I have 1 iron sheet, but I have some iron. Let's make up 2 of those. Okay, and we'll do that door for the front door. And I just need 2 more. I can make 2 of those doors. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna have to have a bed. I need some cloth, which I'm not gonna worry about right now. We'll do all that. Yeah, I need to go ahead and make the bed. So do I have any cloth in the cloth biscuits? No, I don't. Alright, let's get that going. Yeah, like I said, today's gonna be more of like the prepping for the journey and build, so it's not going to be that long of an episode. I might head out there and try to figure out where I want to build, but it's going to be near the mine. I'm going to have to dig out underneath it a little bit. Not much, just a little. Just because I want to have storage space and some crafting space in the basement. So, that's my thought process anyway. Question is, can I make it look alright with what I got? Potentially. The potential's there. It's always there to make it look good. There's always the chance that it'll look like crap. Hoping it didn't look like crap for you guys. I mean, we could head out into or towards the middle of this episode and try to figure out where I want to build. That wouldn't be a problem. So I need 8 cloth. Do I have enough for 8? I have 10. Cool. And then we'll do the old bed. Nice. Lighting. Do we want to go ahead and do some lighting? I'm gonna need the fireplace, so we'll craft 1 fireplace. That'll help warm it. Wall torches, iron. I need some sticks. Crafting up some sticks. And then we're gonna need how many wall torches? I think 5, maybe 6. So let's do 6 torches. And then we'll need 6 iron sheets. Okay, and that'll give us some wall torches. Okay, that works for me. Window frames will come back and do. Radiator. I could make one of those. That would help too. 16 iron sheets and 4 aluminum sheets. That'll be easy. Haven't done one of those yet. 16, and then let's grab aluminum ingots. There we go. How many did it say? Aluminum sheets. We'll get that crafted. Alright, let's grab these blocks. I might actually be able to carry it all. Yes, I can carry it all. And let's drop the cloth off. That's extra. Drop the... I could keep the lumber on me. That wouldn't be a problem. Because I could craft... I have a primitive workbench out there, don't I? Yeah. Keep the ingots on me. Go back for the modern workbench if I need it. Look at my hammer. Jesus, can I repair you with this? I can. And I shall. Hey, it already looks better. Just worn now. A lot of my stuff's been breaking down on me. Okay. So I think, since we're only at like maybe 15 minutes tops, maybe 20, let's get some sleep. Pass the night. We're in 16 days. Okay, yeah. How much food do I have on me? Not a lot. I'll have to get some more grabbed. So, do I want to leave behind... Let's leave behind some of these tools. Here, I'm going to leave behind the scythe, the extra canteen, spotlight, don't need it right away. Move that down, move the ore detector over. We got a bed, so don't technically need the modern tent right now. Don't need the chainsaw, but I'm going to keep it on me because I keep leaving it behind when I need it. Okay, I think that's about right. Oh, we need some brick. Do I have any pre-made? Oh yes, I have some brick block. That'll work. Okay, that's nice. See, a little bit of prep work. Oh yeah, I'm in the food area already. That's gonna make me thirsty as all heck. Let's grab... Yeah, let's grab a stack of apples. Maybe a stack and a little. Alright. That works for me. I think we're ready to... Ooh, now we're ready. I'm gonna grab this, and grab this. And... let's put away that wood real quick. I need to grab the balaclava. Yeah, wood goes in here. We're gonna go ahead and head out to the winter biome and take a look. Let's see if we can get an idea of where... That's not the exit, you idiot. Alright, this way. Happy Halloween, everybody. Okay. Close that up. Forgot the balaclava. Dang it. I am being stupid today. Okay, that's all the winter gear, so we should be nice and warm and toasty. My shoes are already doing a good enough job. We're getting a good bonus with that. Oh, that looks really bare now. Come back and replant before winter sets in. And we got to do all the crops still. I just want to get out there and take a look with you guys to figure out where I want to build and, you know, size, shape, orientation. Those things are important. Place a few blocks. Alright, I'll catch you guys when I'm docking at my winter retreat. Because you don't need to see me traveling, I guess. No, they don't. Cows. I remember when I was telling you, you could see the desert biome from a certain point over here because of my draw distance or view distance. Yeah, could literally just come off this and go straight over, but not necessary. I'm going to end up cutting a hole through that eventually because I'm getting tired of going around. It's pretty cool that you can actually see it, and my character's overheating because I put all my winter gear on already, and that was pretty dumb. Let's go ahead and rectify that just a bit. Hey, we're down a little bit? Yeah, we're down quite a bit. And let's eat. Exit off of that. Okay. Yeah, a little bit thirsty too. The watermelon will take care of that. That was dumb. I'll have to wait till we get closer. Get my drink all the way. Does this restore... Yes, a little bit of thirst. Okay. As long as I can restore a little bit of thirst, that's all that matters. Get going. Get going, boat. People don't want to see me sitting around the ocean for more than a few minutes. Well, we're coming up on the island now. I'm going to check my map. I need to make sure I'm lined up. I need to go a little bit to the right. There we go. My guy started shivering a minute ago, so I had to put the jacket on. Love the boat. This is so much easier than the sailboat. I still wish, and if the developer's watching this part, please, for the love of crap, put it where I can use the M key for map while driving things. I don't care if it's on a horse. I really don't care about that. What I do care about is being able to actually see where I'm going in vehicles. It looks like... Which button was it to zoom? Y? Yeah, there's my little outpost there. So now we just gotta figure out, do I want to build over here? I'm kind of thinking I do want to build over here. Hey, Moosin. I was told, you shouldn't be aggressive, and I'm gonna take people on their word on that. Okay, but I do need to take... Gun. Thank you. You're not aggressive, are you? No, you're not aggressive. Good. See, there's my mine. If I go up on the hill a bit, I could build up here. I like the sound of the snow. Let's explore a little bit. I kind of like this spot, though. Trees right next to me, ocean out that way. Oh, that'll work. Let's get my outside edge blocks. Okay, line it up just right. So I think I want... Yeah, it needs to be up a little bit. Well, we can flatten the ground out. Can we? Apparently we can't flatten the ground out. Can't flatten snow. That's fine. Where do I want to start it? I think right here, though, because it looks over all that. Okay, so one there, one there. That'll be the door. So we'll come up like this. There's my door. And then two. I think we'll put a window here. So let's see, we're what? 3, 4 over? Yeah, 4 over on that side. Oops, that's fine. 2, 3, 4. It's got to be up a little bit so I could kind of come into this section. So it's not bad size that way. Like 1 or 2 more sections, maybe? Let's go 2 more. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll come this way. How many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, definitely need to go a lot more than that. 5. So what is that? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 to the end. So 6 out and then 7 over. Let's go. Let's wing it. I do better winging it than I do trying to figure out the measurements. Let's be honest. It's just a cabin. It's not going to be a huge base. Plus, it's more about the basement that's going to have all the room, I think. If I do what I think I'm going to do with it. That'll work. Okay, yeah. Can we rotate that? We can. Because I kind of want it... It's not a huge deal, really, because the... Hang on. So it's going this way with that. This way. Yeah, that's fine. It's working out. It's going to look all right. Don't judge. We're processing out an idea as we do it. I don't really plan too far ahead when I'm working on these things. Just need to get the materials and then I just start building. That's all. Let's go a little bit taller. Just to kind of even it up quite a bit. Yeah, this will be a good outside edge, I think. And this, like I said, is the door, so we're just going to try to keep it flush here. And then I want the outside wall material. Yeah, we don't need you just yet, chainsaw. Yeah, that'll do for that. And then one there, and then outside wall material. Filling this up, making it look nice and bulky. I think it'll be fine. Uneven ground kind of substantiates making it a little bit taller than planned. Okay, got you. Cool. Now flooring material for the inside. I haven't seen any wolves yet. I just jinxed myself, I think, but it's okay. Let's knock these two out. And yeah, that'll work. I can always replace blocks later on with something that looks a little bit better, just to make it stand out in different ways, so I'm not too concerned with it. I'm liking this flooring though. So main floor is going to be kitchen, living space. Under floor is going to be like storage. I'll have to get it figured out where I'm going to place it. Probably just going to use a ladder and a manhole. Oops. Okay, got you. I figured building the foundation out like this would probably be smarter than trying to dig the hole and then build around the hole. That's just my thought. I might have enough blocks to do this first floor. And my guy is not getting cold. Thank you, winter gear. Last time I was here, it was freezing all the time. Oops. Okay. I'll pick that up when I start digging. It's fine. Sometimes I do that. It looks pretty even. Doesn't have to be perfectly even because I'm gonna put the bed there and I don't need a window there. Might actually put the fireplace on that side. Who knows? I just need to get it started. Can even move the door location at this point. Make it look a little bit more centered. It's just the process. And I make mistakes. I'm human. What do you expect? Got 130 of these things left. That should be enough to fill in this little bit. And bingo. Okay. Now, do we want to recenter this? I forgot stairs. Hey, wilderness, I forgot stairs. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to recenter it? Move it over just a little bit. Let's do that. So where are we going to put that? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that's why. Just a little bit off kilter here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, and then that'll be right here. Okay. Better. I do believe. Put in the wood flooring. And then we'll put up the walls. Okay, I need to... Scaffolding would have been nice. Okay, that's fine. Needs to be a little bit taller though. Although, Minecraft. Nerd pulled my way up there. Okay, there we go. Boom. Problem solved. Okay. Door. And I want it to open on the inside. Oops. Let's try that out. That'll work. I like it. It looks like a door. It functions like a door. Therefore, door. Okay, and then we'll try to do a window. I think. Yeah, let's be a little bit taller, so this will be the window spot. I'm gonna come over and fill this bit in. You are gonna be contrary to how I want you to act, huh? That's fine. I can just manually move you where I need you. I like that feature. So a nice little square window there. So 2 in. Let's fill this up. The siding, look. And then we'll go 2 up. And that works. And then it's, yeah, that's working out just fine. Okay, let's get up here. Another window. I haven't yet to decide where I want to put the fireplace, but we're going to put a fireplace in here in just a second. I like it. Let's get off of that real quick so I can see it from... Yeah, I can get up back here. Stairs are next. I'll have to go buy or make some, and I'll need to fill in all the gaps down here. Just because my... no, you are not going to be like that. Fill that up. And we'll end up putting a... Let's see, yeah, I kind of want to do this. 3, 5... Yeah, there we go. 6, yeah, that'll work. And then come out. This will be a nice little porch for us once I get all the stairs to come in. And then I'll put the staircase down on that side. And I'll put some railings up on this. And then we'll put some round posts down that way. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. I can't run out of these blocks because that's what I'm going to make it out of. Alright, next up, fireplace area. Kind of thinking to do it on this side. Kind of center to the house. Need to make it a little bit like that. Knock this out. Where is it? There it is. Definitely keep the gun in a spot where I can use it. And that'll go there. Perfection. Then we'll come up to that side. I'm going to make it fit as well as possible. So I'm going to end up making changes here and there. See, right there, that's here and there. Keep going. Thank you. Probably going to end up going back and making some more of these blocks so I can make some curvatures, because I think that looks really nice. Okay, go a little bit deeper. Yeah, that's our fireplace location. A few tweaks and bobs here and there, and I can make it look really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Okay, this will work a little bit taller, and then I'll put in some curved pieces to make it look a little different, and then I'm gonna put the top on it across here. And like I said, I got a few ideas I'm gonna work with on that. Okay, so there's that. So now we can build... Whoop, no. We can finish out some of the walls. We want a window on this side? Kind of would like a window on this side. Yeah, that works. And we can put a window on this side. I'm going to work on that in a second. So 1, 2. And then it was... Yeah, no windows on this side then. This can be where the bed goes. I'm going to try to make this 2 stories if possible. And then... put a window on this side. Yeah, we'll put a window here. A little taller. Sweet. I'll have to go back and make some more material, but you can kind of get the idea that what I'm going for here. So the fireplace is that. I need to get up on top of the fireplace. Okay, there we go. And how do we want to do what I've been doing? This looks pretty good when I do it like this. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll have to get on the outside to put the pieces in that I want to do, and then we'll build an actual chimney up. So that'll work out. Okay. So we're... Oops. Don't want to waste anything here. So how many was I in? 2 in, and then a window. So 1, 2. Go grab that. Wasn't including the edge pieces, so there we go. Now we got to put a window in there. Window there. If you stuck through most of this so far, I do applaud you. I know it's just building, but I do like this building in this game. It's really nice. That's the window. And no window here. With all the different blocks you can put in, it really does make it look neat. Okay, come on. Okay, am I gonna have to manually force you to go where I want you? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. I think it's looking rather nice. Bed. Let's go ahead and put you down. Rotate. Yeah, I kind of want it right there. Makes sense next to the fireplace. And that'll be the fireplace. I can fix this up in just a second. 1, 2, 3. Go where I want you to, dude. Okay, you're not cooperating. So down and over. You do this part. Oh, I can get that block back. Sweet. Okay, manually moving it again, I guess. One there. And one there. Sweet. Cool. I'll make that look a lot better when I'm, you know, in the mood 2, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this wall, I'm not going to put any windows. I need a staircase, and I always run into that problem where I put windows before I'm ready for them. Okay. Where are we at on time? 18 minutes? Alright, that's probably about all the time I have. I'm going to have to head back and grab some more material, craft up a few more of these pieces right here. I forgot a back door. Back door access is kind of important. So we'll just go ahead and put it right here. Backdoor access, we gotta have it. Okay, and then I'll change up a few things here and there. I think I'm gonna have this one swing out since the bed is right there. Yeah, that'll work. Go get some staircases, fix all that up. Let's get the radiator in. I'll put it on this side of the house, I think, right there. Yeah, that works. I like it. Now we got some all kinds of cooling and heating. Yeah, well, that seems to be all the time I got for you. If you'd like to see more, you know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't. If you have, thank you so much. I do appreciate. Second floor is going to go up probably on my off time. I haven't had much time for off time on this game because I've been doing others. But yeah, I'm going to kind of invest an extra couple of days to tweak this build and make it look good. And by the time you guys get back to it, probably Wednesday, you will see most of this lower floor done, and I will be working on trying to figure out how to do the lower floor and do the basement area. So hopefully you guys join me for that. All right, you know what to do. If you haven't, hit that like, subscribe button. Do so, now is the time. And for those of you who have hit that subscribe button, I do appreciate. And yeah, we're having fun. At least I hope you guys are having fun, because I'm having a lot of fun. All right, you know what to do. Peace out, have a good one, and as always, game happy.